Good evening, and welcome once again to Enjoy and Love Your Life's Journey with your host, Josie. And first of all, we want to thank God for this beautiful, beautiful day that He has given us. Today we're going to talk about self-control. The dictionary defines control as the ability to exercise restraints over our thoughts, our feelings of anger, and our emotional feelings. If we sit down and really analyze ourselves and think to ourselves, all of our behaviors begin with one single thought. So if we think correctly, positively, then our behaviors will be correct and positive. But if we think negative, then our behavior is going to be negative. So let's analyze. Are we always thinking in positive manners? Because as I said before, all our behaviors begin with our own thoughts. Nobody else's thought, our own thoughts. So if we go into negative behavior, bad behaviors, if you have analyzed this, you'll realize that this is something that you started. You can't blame it on others. In most occasions, we can never blame our behaviors on someone else, because what we do begin with our own thoughts. And those thoughts are followed by the behavior, whether the thoughts are positive or negative. Your behaviors follow your thought pattern. So if you're making bad choices in your life, look over what you are thinking and say to yourself, maybe I need to just change the way that I think. But it's not easy to just change overnight, because if you have been thinking negatively for a long period of time, it has become a pattern with you. It's become a part of your life. If you're the type of person, if you have learned behaviors of getting angry real easily, getting emotionally upset very easily, or maybe it takes a lot to get you angry, or maybe it takes a lot to get you emotionally upset. But what we must realize that our reactions to our anger and our emotional upsets is within us, because we have the choice of how we're going to react to these angers and these upsets. And all our reactions begin with our thoughts. So therefore we had a choice. We had choices to react positive or negatively. And if you're having this problem and you say, well, I need to change, don't get discouraged, because you can change. Don't get discouraged because it doesn't happen right away. You have to train yourself. Yes, you have to train yourself, just like you're a baby, to think positively. Because if you have been thinking negative thoughts and engaging in negative and bad behavior for a very long time, you have to train yourself. Whenever you have negative thoughts, you have to know when your thoughts are negative. You have to realize this is bad behavior. This is not what God has created me to be or to do. He has not created me to say negative things to other people, to bring other people down. We're not created to hurt the feelings of others. So when you have these negative thoughts, stop and think to yourself, this is not a positive thought. I need to throw this out of my mind. And you're going to have to do this on many occasions, because in life, many things were going to come up against you that you are going to want to say something negative or do something negative or react negative. This is all a part of life. But you have to train yourself to recognize these negative behaviors in others and in yourself. Mostly in yourself, because the way you react to others' negative behaviors, this shows who you are. So you have to stop and say, no, this is not who I am. I'm not going to do this. This person is being negative toward me, but I'm just not going to answer. I'm going to walk away. And you're going to have to do this maybe over and over and over again. But as you do it, and the more you do it, it will become a part of who you are. It will become a part of who God has designed you to be. But it takes work. It took a long time to develop these negative thoughts. And it's going to take a while, with prayers of course, for you to develop positive thoughts during your daily life. Don't react to others' negative behaviors. Think to yourself, no negative behaviors when you see them. No negative words when you hear them. Don't react to them in negative ways. If you can't do anything else, just walk away and say a prayer. Remember, the operational word for today is, the words are, think first. Think before you react. If you have to just walk away and say a prayer. But always think first, because all our behaviors start with us, with that first thought. I hope that I have said something that's going to help you to think before you react. God bless you, and you have a great day. Goodbye.